Hello everybody and welcome back to more Genshin Impact. Today is 2nd of May 2021. This is week number 26. We're getting right into it because we got a shit ton of stuff to do today. There's no time for talking and wasting time and other things such as that. We need to get straight down to business. So first thing we need to check is our expeditions ready? No, they're not. Okay, fuck that shit. Next is notices. Update summary, I don't care. Mail, what do we get for mail? Best, oh, I didn't know that happened. Best wishing your birthday. Please find a gift attached. Thank you. Yes, it is my birthday today. I didn't actually know that Genshin did something like this, so weird. Okay. Let me see. What is this? Gift given to a very special someone on a very special day. Here's to you, the brightest star in the night sky. Wishing you a joyous journey in this great world. Cool. I got a cake. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this cake, but I got a cake. Nice. Okay. F4. As always, check out things logged in. Daily commissions have to still be done, guys. Mining has to be done, and noise generation needs to be done. This needs to be done. 18 hours left because the week is ending, and obviously the battle pass kind of screwed us a little bit, starting in the middle of the week. But F5 is where it's at. This is what I want to do today. This is what I want to talk about. The Twisted Realm unlocks in 18 hours. My timing is very bad. I thought I had more time. So pretty much there is a new event called the Energy Amplifier Initiation. It is freaking awesome. It's actually probably one of the coolest events to come out in Genshin so far. I'm really digging it. It pretty much combines a exploration Endora type thing with a power up buff thing from like another event into a do the hydrostasis challenge where you can set your own difficulty via selecting difficulty rankings and restrictions, etc, etc, to get points, and those points then give us data fragments. These data fragments are then used to buy a Diona, which we will be doing at the end of this episode, and then of course to buy a shit ton of stuff from the event shop as per normal. Now I'm assuming, like it usually is and always is, we can just get everything, right? So we'll be buying the PRIMOGEMS first and foremost, and Diona first and foremost, and then after that we will focus on everything else. So that is what I want to start off with today. The thing is, I thought Act 2 was going to be unlocked, but I obviously miscalculated my timing. Act 1 is where we're at right now. So there are these places of interest, pretty much like Springvale was one, and Gunyu Stone Forest was one, and the Lingju Pass was one, and then this was the actual story. We had to go fight some enemies for the guys so you can get some data. That's why it's called the data fragments that are giving us our rewards. Now if we look on our map, I will quickly explain. So basically, like, there were 3 of these fruit fragments that had landed all in different places. One was here, one was here, and one was... No, I'm wrong. Yes, no, I'm right. One was here, one was here, and one was here. Okay, so those were the 3 locations over there. Over here, I had one in... where was the next? Springvale. One was in Springvale. I think it was like here was one. No, 2 more somewhere. I fucking can't remember. It doesn't matter. Point is, there were a bunch of these things. We had to get them. Here's one here, and one... Also don't remember. But basically, guys, there were these fruits, and then we get these fruits. Now once you collect the fruits fragments, it's not the actual fruit, you get a thing by the Hoshi guy who sends you on the quest called the Star Crystal Dance, which, this is the fragment, basically this thing, the this elemental thing, this energy amplifier, and you can select the different buffs you want from having these fruits in. Now I didn't really care about what fruits I put in, so I kind of just put in whatever fruits. So I should probably like unequip and reset these, but like remove that and remove that and remove that and remove that, and I should actually go through them each and check. So we'll do a quick thing about that. So when a character obtains an elemental shard created by a Geo element of action, a small shockwave will be unleashed that deals 500% of the character's attack damage to nearby opponents. Additionally, all characters in the party gain 40% Geo damage bonus for 10 seconds after this effect is triggered. Not the greatest thing for me and my build specifically, so we'll skip that. Characters possess 5 stacks of the Blade Dance effect, and each stack increases normal attack damage. That sounds really good to me, so we're going to go with that. Character normal and charge attack damage against enemies affected by cryo is increased by 30. Not great in my opinion, because only Kai can do cryo occasionally and it's not consistent, so that means that won't be up 24/7, so I don't like that too much. When a character sustains an elemental shot created by Geo, I also don't think that will be up too much. When a character obtains an elemental shot created by Geo again, I also don't think that will be up too much. When a character's charge attacks hits an opponent that is under 30% HP, yes, that was great. Keen Edge, or party members receive 30% physical damage, just good in every kind of way. When a character is protected by a shield, hits an opponent with a normal attack, the attack is increased. Kind of good, not exactly what I want, but fine. For 20 seconds after elemental burst is unused, the character who unleashed that elemental burst has the normal attack damage increased. That sounds great. And all enemies have the normal attack up by 30. And last but not least, all party members' shield strength increased by 10, by 35%. So the shield strength is not going to be extremely useful, but I have the points left, and I don't want any of these because these are very user specific, and these two are also very user specific. You can only have one of the big ones, unfortunately, but you can have up to looks like 10 of these. If you have friends, you can invite your friends. I tried, I did with one of my friends, but I don't know if they've accepted or whatever, but that is what we're doing. So once you've done that, then you can go to the Twisted Realm. Now, Twisted Realm is going to look very familiar to you guys. It's going to remind you of the Hydrostasis event, where we go in, we select the things we want, we up our difficulty, and then we do the challenge, obviously. And we finish the challenge, then we get our reward. Now, I just realized that I put on the shield buff, but I'm not going to have a shield user because I'm going to take my Barbara out. I'm going to take my Noir out and put Barbara in. Interesting. So Iron Wall doesn't really do anything. But the problem is, what else do I equip, guys? I have nothing else to equip because I'm missing points. I only have 100 points. I guess you put Iron Wall on, even though it's not going to do much, because what else are we going to do, really? You know, we don't have a Geo user in our party at all. And we don't have a shield, but we got the points, so it is what it is. We get 30 PRIMOGEMS from completing the first one. I've done it once. I was just keeping those PRIMOGEMS to get on camera. And of course, the reward previews I did take already because I wasn't sure what that was or how that worked. So I just wanted to kind of figure out. So our high score is 2022. So we're going to select difficulty. I tried expert, guys. I'm not going to be able to do it. On my characters, I'm too weak. I'm unfortunately too weak. I would like to go for maybe 3,000 points. So let's see if we can make that happen potentially. Give the opponents 100% extra HP. I don't think so. What about doing it in less than 5 minutes? I believe we could do it in less than 5 minutes. Electro res and pyro res, no. Opponent's attack increase, all party members movement speed decrease. That's okay. I could deal with that. Use the stamina consumption of sprinting. I could deal with that. When not protected by shield, characters attack is decreased. Nope. After spring, all characters in your own party take 35% increase damage for 10 seconds. Okay, so just don't sprint. Okay, we can make that happen. High energy focus will only disappear after exploding twice. The duration of high energy focus will increase by 100%. Only one cryo enhanced Geo versus possess the condensed ice ability. This will torpedo release frigid ley line pulses that will inflict cryo on nearby characters. These characters' stamina consumption is increased by 100% until the inflicted effect is removed. So we need one more 50 thing. We need one more 50 thing to get up to 3,000 points. I'm going to gamble and give the opponents an extra 50% attack and see if that... I think these are too painful, and these are also too painful. So I think this is the best I can do. I don't really think we're going to win this, guys. I don't think I stand too much of a chance. But I'm absolutely going to give it my best now. Now, the recommended element is, of course, Geo. That would be in my Noel. But I need my healer, Barbara, and these are my most stacked characters. Noel is not as stacked as Kaya, Fisher, or Zhang Ling. So I'm going to risk it and do a run with no Geo. Okay, this is attempt number 3. I died twice, so I decided to bring in Noel, because she is Geo, and the game has told me to use Geo, so I'm going to try it. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to try. I also changed some of the settings, so that we hopefully have a little bit of an easier time. We still only have 5 minutes to do it, but it should be slightly easier because I've taken off all the things that hurt me, aka stamina shit, and I've replaced it with enemies just having more life. Now my logic here, and at least I'm hoping it works, is that if I survive longer, I will do more damage, right? That's the plan, at least. So that's what I'm hoping right now, but whether that's gonna work or not, 100% extra HP is a lot of extra HP for the enemies. And the fact that these jump around so much and they're so hard to hit also does not help me. So I'm a bit worried about that. But hopefully if we can keep them semi-frozen for a while, then it might be possible to destroy them. And with the shield up from our goal, while we will of course take so much less damage. And we are getting the buffs from all the elemental things, such as having more shield and the shards giving us just more things, so I'm just really hoping that that's enough to keep me going, but of course we will find out very soon. Not too bad, a little bit long in the first set, if I have to be honest with you guys. I'm not too proud of that one. I wish it was a little bit quicker than that, but it is what it is. Sometimes in life you can't just get everything you want. You need to earn yourself a platter, especially when this guy starts jumping around like he does. I was just seeing if there was a nope. All the wrong buttons, but it's okay. Get no while back. So I've eaten all the food we can eat. My characters are not stacked is the biggest problem I would say I'm having right now in the game. I haven't needed to really upgrade them at all, so I've never really thought about it. But now I'm getting to a point where I'm like, okay, obviously it's time to invest in some actual upgrades here that are going to make my characters worth something. Because right now we are getting our butts handed to us by this domain. And it's not a nice feeling, that's all I'm going to say. So I think 100% HP is also a little bit just too much. It just makes them a little bit too tanky to kill in 5 minutes. So I don't know if we can have that as our thing. Because if you look at the time left and the amount of HP they have, it's just too much HP, right? They're a little bit too tanky. So I just think, in all, we are not strong enough to get anything higher than 2,000 points on this. With our current character setup. I will have to, of course, this is a good start, a good thing, right? It teaches me that I need to do a lot of off-camera grinding and get a lot of off-camera gear. So that is, it's nice. It's a nice little wake-up call. It's almost like if you thought you were too strong and you thought you didn't need to invest anymore in leveling or finding specific things. These type of challenges for these events are nice ways to remind you that there's still a lot more in the game that you can get better at and stronger at, and you really need to actually start working on those ASAP. Okay, so we're going to just try and beat the shit out of this guy as much as we can. As you can see, we're not really doing much to him. He's a pretty tanky boy. 100% more HP means he would have been dead by now usually. That's why I didn't go for the HP buff originally, but I guess I'm not strong enough to fight enemies that have extra 100% HP is what I'm trying to say. But obviously, as you guys can very clearly tell, I'm struggling to speak the English language, which is a very normal thing here for me. Noah is my hardest hitter because she has a 5-star level 80 weapon, of course, as well as the fact that she is also only physical damage, and we have a 35% physical damage increase to our stats from the energy chargey thingies. I cannot remember what they call right now, but basically those, yes, those things. You know what you know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. Okay, bring out my little bird again. The bird actually does a lot, so the bird is very important to keep going here. Yeah, so like pretty much, he would have been dead like earlier when I said he would have been dead, and he's still not dead, and the other two would have been dead even earlier than that. So I'm left 36 seconds left to fight 2 of these guys. Not gonna work out too well, I assume. But we'll continue on. We just don't get the 300 points for finishing early, or finishing on time. So we're gonna get about 2.7. But hey, 2.7 is already an increase from the start of 2000 that I had before, because I thought that was the best I could do. But now very clearly it has been brought to our attention that we can do a little bit better. We're not completely useless just yet. Now they keep doing this weird ass we jump and fall everywhere shit, then maybe I will be a little bit more destroyed, but hopefully not. Doing pretty well. Like I think we're sustaining our HP reasonably well. Not being able to sprint is mainly the big issue I'm having now. Also the enemies, obviously, as you can tell, they have more of like a, I assume because they're Geo, I guess, but they've got like a lot of stun locky type style things going on. So I'm locked down a lot, which means obviously when I'm locked down I cannot really do much. A little bit of ice action here. They're just very tanky, as you can very clearly tell. A little bit too tanky, even if I don't say so myself. This will be a little bit of a dragged out fight, but I think it'll be fine in the long run. Pretty much all we want to do is just get Kaya out and Barbara out and just freeze combo them as much as we can, and then just fucking every now and then switch to Fischl to drop the bird, and then switch to Noel to get a shield out, and then back to the Barbara Kaya infinite freeze strat, because it's the only strat I have right now. need a little bit of HP. I'm gonna pop one of these, even though it doesn't really do anything. We'll pop one of these. Okay, gotta switch out again. I want to drop the bird with Fischl, but I'm scared Fischl dies because my Fischl is a full elemental burst build character, so she just bursts with elemental damage. That's her build. So she doesn't have a lot of tankiness or survivability, which means she does die pretty easily. So these guys would have been dead by now if they didn't have 100% more HP, of course. So it is a little bit difficult to know that, oh, they both are dead, you know, right? Usually if I'm fighting them, they both are literally dead now. So, you know, it is like, why am I still fighting guys that should be dead? It makes no sense to me, you know. It's one of those type of situations. We had to use quite a lot of our actual heals. Our buffs have worn off because obviously the fight has gone on for more than 5 minutes. So we could pop more buffs, it's fine. Actually, let's do that to speed up the process a little more. We have a lot of Kentucky Fried Chicken, baby. We like our Kentucky Fried Chicken. Do we have another type of defensive buff that doesn't require me to use my last fucking crabs I have? What is this? Okay, let's use that. That's not very good. Delicious jewelry soup. It's not the best buff. Hey, but any buff is better than no buff. You know what I'm saying? I can really, like, I can see the Kentucky Fried Chicken difference. It's amazing. Quite a lot of damage up actually there. It's actually shocking how much more damage we do with that little buff. Okay, so I have little lightning buffs things on me, status effects on me now from the lightning bro, which is not great. Fucking me up a little bit, but it's okay. A little bit worried about my max HP now on specifically Fischl. So I'm gonna get Noel to try and get another shield out. So not the cleanest fight I would ever have done, if I'm being honest with you. I feel a little bit like disappointed in myself mainly for like kind of being weak. But yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful wake up call there. I need to go start finding those. I need to really go start grinding those artifact domains and actually building my characters correctly. Because I've been focusing on like leveling them up because I have like a little mini pet goal in my brain for what I want to do with the level side of things. So yeah, just very, very nice. As I said, wake up call. Like realize, okay, we are weak. We need a little more strength, baby. But we will get 2,100. Oh, 3 times 300, 900. So we got 900 points for doing the. I understand. Okay, so the 100% HP would have given an extra 900 points. I did not realize that. Sorry, not the 100% HP. The 100% HP did give me 900 points. The completing the fight within 5 minutes instead of 10 minutes would have given an extra 900 points. So yeah, we lose 900. So it means our best score we can get right now is about 2,000 per a level, per Twisted Realm level, I would say. I don't really think we can get more than 2,000 at the moment per level. So hopefully, you know, we need 10 days or 10 different domains to get it, because I don't think I can get more than that, honestly. On my main account, I can get about 6-ish K. And that is with my stacked ass party, which I've been playing for about a month longer, and also spent about $250 on buying gear and stuff. I'm gonna very, very quickly off camera do the quick dailies, guys, so that we can end the episode at the daily commissions section, get our reward there, and see where our Primogem count lies at the end of this week 26 of the how many Primogems can we grind in 1 year. And here we are, done with our daily commissions. So we push F4. 4 daily commissions completed. Get our points. Hey, we went up to level 4. Nice. I wasn't actually aware that was going to happen. Sweet. Get our adventures experience books. Speak to Catherine. Get our Primogem reward from her. Beautiful. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting on a beautiful total of 40,535 Primogems. I did drop my pen while trying to get it to write it down. Yes, I still use a pen, ladies and gentlemen. So 40,535 Primogems after 26 weeks, guys. We hit the 40k mark. Of course, as I mentioned, my goal after 26 weeks was to 50k, as I want 100k by the end of the 52-week period. So we're about 10k behind. We're about 10k behind. But like I mentioned, guys, I've not been able to play the actual game much. I've not been able to spend time exploring the world and getting all the chests and all the domains and all the side questy things done, and anything else that gives Primogems. So who knows how many more Primogems are waiting us there. Also, this count is about 1 month, 1.5 months shorter than normal. It started on the 1st of November. So a lot of earlier events and things that I Primogem rewards I missed completely and was not able to do. So of course we have a few less Primogems than we could have had by now, but I think 40k in 26 weeks already is not bad. I will try, my goal is 100k by the end of this year, so we really need to step up our game. I'm going to be taking a mini vacation reasonably soon. I have some other things to take care of, but I'm going to hopefully find some space in that to play some Genshin off camera and just actually do the world explorations, the side quests, and get pretty much the game just up to date before we head down to Inazuma. So I mean, I still have to do the Zhongli quest to unlock Child. I can't even do the Teapot quests at all because I've not made enough story mode progress on this account, so it's a little bit, we're a little bit behind. But as you can see, the Zhongli banner looking sexy as F over there. Unfortunately, we still only have 9 wishes available here, so we cannot wish on the character banner at all, and we have 9 wishes available on the non-character banner, on the standard banner, so we can't make a wish there either. But I think by next week we should have one of these banners wishable, if I had to guess about how these event type of things usually go. But for now, sitting on 40,535, our shop, of course, as always, being completely unpurchased on the crystal top-ups, and 0 Welkin's blessing another week of that. So can we purchase these already? Yes, we can, but we don't have enough of these. But if we had enough of these, obviously we could purchase these, and then we could make wishes, but we don't. So unfortunately, no wishes for now, but I am expecting that by next week we will be able to do a character banner wish or a standard banner wish. We'll see which one you decide to do. For now, thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Genshin Impact. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Join me for this full year journey that we are taking together. 52 weeks of Genshin Impact. How many PRIMOGEMS can we save without spending a single cent? And then, of course, at the end of that 52 weeks, there's going to be a big event happening, guys. So do keep your eyes peeled for that, and do stay tuned, because I think it will be enjoyable to watch. No matter what of the 2 options I decide to go with, it's going to be an amazing video. So for now, thank you guys very much for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. It really does help way more than you know. And I'll see you guys next time with more Genshin Impact.